Are you a hairstylist just starting out as a booth runner? Maybe you're feeling nervous and anxious about whether you're setting yourself up for success or missing something really important. Don't worry, in this video, I'll share everything you need to confidently launch your booth rental business, avoid common mistakes, and start thriving from day one. Plus, I'm gonna share my many years of mistakes I made so you can avoid them and save time, money, and avoid unnecessary stress. My name is Megan, and I'm a licensed cosmetologist and booth renter in Oklahoma. I've booth rented in multiple salons in California and Oklahoma for 14 years, and one thing I've learned is that renting a booth is more than just showing up to work. It's literally running your own business. But before we dive into the business planning process, let's clear one thing up. What does it actually mean to be a booth renter? As a booth renter, you are running your own business within a salon. Really take a second and think about that. You are the CEO, the bookkeeper, accountant, marketer, schedule, customer service, janitor, content creator, financial planner, responsible for developing your own skills, and much, much more. I honestly didn't realize what I was getting myself into when I first started. I just knew I wanted to keep all my money. I'm sure that you feel the same. Now, the salon provides the space, but you handle everything else, your clients, products, and even your taxes. I've learned that being a booth renter isn't just about saving on rent. It's about choosing the right environment for your business to thrive. That's why understanding the value of a salon reputation, contracts, and the true cost of running your own space is crucial. I'm going to be going over a lot of information here, so I created a free checklist that you can download if you are thinking about transitioning into booth rent. You can download it in the free link below. The first thing we have to do is define your goals. We have to figure out what you want your business to achieve. Are you focused on growing your income, building a loyal clientele, or eventually even opening up your own salon? Be specific with your goals. Like, I want to earn $5,000 per month within 6 months. Knowing your why will give you your direction. Very, very important. Write down your goals. Putting pen to paper does something subconsciously. Write down specifically what you want and try to review it at least a few times a week to make sure that you are staying on track to hit your goals. We tell all of our clients to get super clear on what they want and help them write out their vision. It truly makes all the difference in the world. Think of yourself as a plane. If you had no destination, you're just kind of flying around blindly. Having that goal and dream gives you that destination to aim towards. Next is know your numbers. Let's talk a little money. This is where most booth runners get stuck. You're not just a stylist. You are your own business owner. Start by tracking these costs like booth rent, supplies such as lightener, tools, and marketing expenses such as business cards, ads, social media tools like Canva. There is so much to track so quickly, so a pro tip, I highly recommend you getting an automated app tracking software like Square or QuickBooks Self-Employed. Hook your business bank account up to it and the software will automatically keep track of all these expenses for you. It can be so easy. It's important to know your numbers because product costs are one of the biggest expenses we have. Depending on how busy you are, you could spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars a month. The products like lightener, toners, color, K18, and so much more really add up, so make sure you are tracking those. You must keep track of everything because it is a tax write-off. You also need to know your costs so that you can factor them into your pricing to make sure that you are maintaining a solid profit. Once you know your costs, set revenue targets. For example, if your rent is $600 a month and your supplies are $300, you need at least $900 to break even. Add your income goals and you'll have a clear revenue target to hit. This is a very simple example, but hopefully you get the point. Next, you want to identify your target client. Get super crystal clear on who you're serving and who you want to serve. Are you targeting busy professionals, bridal clients, or lived-in lovers? Knowing who you want to serve helps you tailor your services and marketing. You couldn't pay me enough to do bridal hair, so I don't advertise for that. If you specialize in blonding, for example, showcase that on your content and create a portfolio on your Instagram and TikTok to attract those clients. Also, keep in mind, the salon you choose can play a big role in attracting those clients. A reputable salon with a clean, trendy space and skilled stylists will naturally draw those people in. Even as an independent contractor, clients will trust you more if you're associated with a well-known salon. Again, I know this is a lot, so if you want a free checklist that goes over all this, click the link below and I will send it right over to you for free. Before we move on, I would love to hear from you though. What are you finding to be the biggest challenge starting out as a booth renter? Drop a comment below and tell me why. Next, I want to discuss your service menu and pricing. I see too many stylists undervalue their services. Your pricing should reflect your time and your experience. Let's say a balayage service takes you 3 hours to complete and your goal is to earn $100 an hour. That means the starting price for your balayage should be at least $300. Now add in your product cost. For example, $30 for your lightener, developer, and toner, and your price should be no less than $330 to ensure you are covering your costs and hitting your income goals. This is just an example number for demonstration purposes, so please figure out your true cost with your products. Don't forget to account for those overhead expenses like booth rent and utilities by dividing your monthly costs across the average number of clients you see. Always build in a profit margin to ensure you're not just covering your costs, but growing your business. Research your local pricing to stay competitive, but don't undervalue yourself if you have the experience. Your service menu is more than just a list of offerings. It's a reflection of your brand, expertise, and the type of clients that you want to attract. To create an effective service menu, start by identifying your core services. Focus on the services you enjoy doing most and excel at, such as lived in color if that is your specialty. Make those services the centerpiece of your menu and include complimentary offerings like glossing treatments or conditioning masks to add that value and increase your pre-appointment income. Put in that K-18 for them. Keep your menu simple and focused on your specialties to avoid overwhelming clients with too many options. You want to design your service menu to help you attract the right clients and clearly communicate what you are good at and what you offer. Next, you will want to create some sort of marketing plan. We need clients in the chair. Social media is your best friend. Post at least 3 or 4 times a week on Instagram and TikTok, really showing your transformations, your testimonials, and a little bit of the behind the scene clips. I know people want to keep business and personal separate, but I always try to include some personal stuff in my stories or post to create that connection with my clients. It's totally up to you, but it has helped me keep my books completely full over the years, and social media is free. If you aren't advertising, people don't know you're there. Also, if you're having trouble getting booked at first, go pass out business cards. Don't look at me funny when I say this. When I moved from California to Oklahoma and had to really build my clientele from scratch because I literally knew no one, I got business cards and passed them out everywhere I went. I put my social media on there as well so people knew could go follow me. And I was actually on the plane traveling from California to Oklahoma and sat next to someone and we got to talking. I gave her my business card and guess what? 5 years later, she is still a client. Something else you can do that really helped me get my business going is go to local sororities and chapter houses. Give them your cards and tell them anyone that they refer to you will get a free blowout or conditioning treatment. This blew my business up when I knew no one. These girls were coming in. Word of mouth is so powerful. A few last things you need to start thinking about is getting some kind of insurance. You'll need to protect yourself and your business with the right types of insurance. There's general liability, professional liability insurance, health insurance, disability insurance, and if you want life insurance. At a minimum, I would carry general liability, professional liability, and health insurance. We have an insurance professional in our community that specializes in self-employed hairstylists, so please make sure you are getting the correct help. Lastly, and probably most importantly, is your financial future. As a self-employed individual, you can set up a retirement plan such as a SEP IRA, a solo 401k, or even a traditional Roth IRA. These accounts allow you to save for future and in many cases, reduce your taxable income so you pay less in taxes. Who wouldn't love that? If you don't have a ton of money to start, that's totally okay. You can start with even the smallest amount, like $50 a month, and that's great. Just get in the habit, and that is the most crucial part. The money will start to grow month after month and can significantly grow over a long period of time thanks to that compound interest. I hope this gave you clarity. and some things to really think about as you can start as your career as a boyfriend hairstylist. Again, don't forget to download my free checklist. It is packed with financial tips, decision-making tools, and everything you need to proceed with confidence. If you found this helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more hairstylist tips, and share this video with fellow hairstylists. Remember, you've got this, and I'm here to help. See you in the next video.